Good morning to a brand new day. Time to learn and games to play. Learning things is so much fun. Learning is good for everyone.
Hey, welcome back to our PBS classroom. Good morning. I'm Mrs. Hammock, and I'm here to help you practice and learn all the skills you need to be excellent readers and writers. I was reading a really silly story. Do you like dinosaurs? Did you ever wonder what happened to them? Why aren't they here anymore? Well, this story clears it all up, sort of. Dinosaurs love underpants. What? Yeah, shh, I said it, stop giggling. Dinosaurs Love Underpants by Claire Friedman and Ben Court. Have you ever heard of this story? Well, it is just a make-believe story, or what we call a fiction story, but it is really fun and silly. And if you like to read stories that make you laugh, you would love this one. So I hope you'll look for it on Sora or at your county public library. It is really good, and it's gonna make you smile, I just know it. Even when you say the title, I know you're gonna start giggling. I know how you are. So I hope you look for it. All right, let's take a look and see who is number 3 on our Sora countdown. Are you ready? All right, here we go. In the 3rd spot we have Wilson Wildcats. Way to go, Wilson. Good job. You've been on our list for a couple of weeks now. I'm so proud of you. That is excellent, excellent work. I can tell the Wilson Wildcats are going to be excellent readers because they're checking out books on Sora so they can practice reading. Isn't that awesome? If you want your name on our list, I hope you'll be checking out books, and tell a friend. Check out some books. Hey, if you're already checking out books from the county library or from Sora, I want to know what you're reading. I want you to tell me what books you're reading and what you like so that I can share those here in our classroom with the boys and girls that are watching. Because everybody needs a good book suggestion, right? Sometimes we don't even know about books and then they turn out to be our favorites. So if you're reading something you think other boys and girls would like, would you please send me a letter here at our studio in our classroom, and I will send you a free activity book as a thank you for sharing your reading ideas with me. And make sure when you write to me that you send your address so that I know where to send this great book. You can send me a letter in the mail. We call that snail mail because it's a little bit slower. Or you can send me an email, which is an electronic mail, and I love those too. So send me a letter. All right, my friends, it's time for us to wake up our brains, and we are going to, yep, that's it, train our ears for sound. Are you ready? We are going to do one of the most important things that we learn and practice in 1st grade. Today, we're going to play the blending game. Yep, it's a game. Are you ready? I am going to tell you some sounds. You're going to put them together and tell me what my word is. You ready to try it? Here we go. F, R, far. Good job. All right, now you try it without me. K, R. Should we do it a little faster? K, R, car. Good job. All right, now this one's a little trickier. It has 4 sounds that you need to put together. Here we go. Sh, R, p, sharp, sharp. Great job. Wow. That's exactly the skill that we use when we're looking at letters and sounding them out and blending them together. So see how great you are at it already? Fabulous. So proud of you. Because you can do hard things. Speaking of hard things, let's take a look at our star card. This is our R-controlled vowel. A-R says R. You have your magic finger ready? Let's trace it and say it. A-R says R. Did you see how I underlined it? That just kind of is an extra thing to help it get locked in. Let's try it one more time. A-R says R, and then give it an underline. Good job. All right, I have a word that we're going to read together. We're going to blend it just like we did without looking at letters, but this time we have some letters with phonemes. Do you remember what H says? Yes. And then we have R, and then we have the M. Do you remember that sound? Right, that's our map card. It says So we have arm, harm, harm. Good job. Harm means like if you're in danger, like we don't want to, or if we are hurting something, we don't want to harm our earth. We want to take care of it, right? So harm. All right, let's see if we can build some together. This is a different skill. So here we're we're blending. Now we're going to segment a word and build it. You ready? Okay, I have the word oh, nope. Let's try this one. Scar. Sk. Do you hear it? What is that sound? Right, it is a consonant blend, and I didn't put mine up here, but that's okay because we can build it without that card, right? Did you get it? And then R is the ending sound. Oh, look at that. Here the AR's in the middle. Here it is at the end. R, scar. And look at that. If I cover up the S, what word is that? Right, car. So if you know how to read and spell scar, then you also know how to read and spell car. Great job. Let's try another one. You ready? Okay. What about if I want to spell the word charge? Charge. Yep, that's the CH. That's our digraph, CH. Then we have R. Now, what are we going to do here? It's the J sound. What do you think? Does that say charge? No, that doesn't look right, does it? Because it is not right. To make the word charge, we need the G, and we have to have that magic E behind it to make it say the J sound. Charge. Good job. And remember, that E doesn't say anything. It's just there to make the G soft. Charge. Good job. All right, let's take a look at our reading chart. We'll read a few words today. All right, we're down here today, and we're going to read this one. Smart. Smart. This word is do you see the part? Apart. That's a little tricky because the A makes a sound we call schwa, so it doesn't really say the right sound. It's tricky, and we'll talk about that another time, but apart. Here we have this word, party. Party. Do you remember sometimes the Y at the end says the E sound? Yeah, we've learned all these things. Aren't you amazing? Party. Here we have arm. We have marsh. Marsh. Sp, arc, spark, k, art, cart, and j, r, jar. Here's our sentence. Mars is a planet far away. Hey, were you listening to the news when they were talking about Mars and the Perseverance rover that landed there? Isn't that amazing? I know, so cool. All right, let's take a look at yep, that's right. Our high frequency words. Today we have 2 more. Let's take a look. Now, remember the routine. We're going to read it, we're going to spell it, and then I want you to write it down because that's how we get it locked in. Here we go. And these are the words you need to know. That's right, as fast as you know your name. Here we go. None. N-O-N-E. None. That's kind of the same as 0. You don't have any, right? And only, only, O-N-L-Y, only. All right, here's our sentences. Ted has 1 left, but Mark has What do you think? All right, let's read the next one. The card costs 5 cents. All right, did you use your context clue? If Ted has 1 left, but Mark has, right, none. Good job. That makes sense, doesn't it? And the card only costs 5 cents. What? Let me see. Ted has 1 left, but Mark has, oh, you're right. I forgot the period at the end of the sentence. What am I doing? Good catch. You know that when we have a sentence, it has to end in punctuation. Good thinking. That was fantastic. All right. Yesterday we talked about nouns, singular, that means 1, and plural, that means more than 1. And then I told you that there are some nouns that when they are plural, they completely change. So today I thought it would be fun to kind of see what you remember from yesterday. We're going to play a little match game and see if you remember which singular noun goes with the irregular. We want to see if you can make the match so that you can start learning those irregulars. Are you ready? Okay, let me get my finger here. All right, let's read the singular first. Man, sheep, foot, deer, child, person. All right, so over here I have the plurals, the irregular plural nouns. We need to figure out which one of these words goes with man. I have 1 man, I have 2 men. Good job. So I'm going to take men because that is the irregular plural for man. We don't say mans. Remember, usually we just add an S at the end, but these are irregular. That means they are not regular. Man, men. Okay, how about this one? Sheep. I have 1 sheep or I have many. Right, sheep. Wow, I thought I could trick you with that one, but I can't. You're so smart. 1 foot, 2 feet. Great job. Deer, and yep, you're right. That one doesn't change. Deer. Child. Yes, children. And person goes with people. Wow. You know what? You are really making your brain strong with all the good learning you're doing. I'm so excited that you come to school with me and practice. I hope you'll come back tomorrow. We're going to start a story to read together, and I think you're going to like it. Goodbye now, the clock says we're done. I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye, everyone. Bye-bye.